up, beautiful people? It is Rain of Successfully Single.online, your successfully single coach, here from my posse, my people pleasers, my codependent trait havers, and my givers. Welcome to Successfully Single TV, okay? I am still sitting here hugging on my pillow because I feel comfortable doing that. And as before, this video was brought to you by The Switch Up, my ebook, The Switch Up, Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop. Okay. Which is available at successfullysingle.online. So, let's dive in. I want to talk to you about a conversation that I had recently with someone inquiring about relationships. The question was, like, pretty much about the switch up. It was how to best see the red flags and move on from something. Instead of just sticking to it and staying in it, right? So, one thing about the posse, we are very understanding people. But I want to remind you that you can understand someone and still move on. You can understand someone and not agree to commit to them. You can understand someone and still have no obligation to have any relationship with them. Understanding is understanding. It is not an agreement. An agreement. Is that even a word? It is not an agreement for you to stick by them and endure whatever you will be enduring, or while you're understanding. But because we have such great understanding, what we tend to do is we understand their situation, their experience, their life, their drama, their whatever. And because we understand it, we stick around and we decide that we're going to be the one who doesn't leave. We're going to be the one who loves them through it. We're going to be the one who supports them. Sometimes we are super Captain Save-A-Homie, and we see their wounds, we see that they're hurt, and we want to be that one. Not only are we understanding, but we want to be the person who is their solace, is their peace, who encourages them, who shows them this amazing love, because we have so much love to give. So, what I gave as the one of the most important, it's all really important. One of the important ways or things to do that will help you move on when you're seeing red flags, that'll help you be able to understand someone's situation but still not feel obligated to commit, is learning to love time by yourself or with yourself. Learning to love being with yourself. Doing things that you enjoy so much that it's highly unlikely that you would put someone as a priority before these things and you not do them anymore. Does that make sense? Like, say you've been in a relationship and you always put the relationship first and you put the things you need to the back burner. Enjoying yourself, enjoying getting to know you, enjoying knowing you, just time with yourself, enjoying that so much. Getting to the point where you enjoy that so much that you're okay being single. You're okay not having that companion if it's not right for you. You can love and enjoy companionship. I love and enjoy companionship. But there's something about that the friend I have in me is something about being able to walk away from a situation and being okay with that, because I'm not afraid of being alone with me. That'll not only help me see the red flags, but act on them, but use my voice and speak on it. You know, sometimes we want that relationship so much. We have so much love to give, and we love giving love. So sometimes, you know, we come across someone who may have red flags, but we want to be Captain Save a Homie, or who we enjoy being around, and we want to keep enjoying those moments with them. But the truth of the matter is, we understand that we're not for each other, or we understand we're not for each other. We want different things, or they're simply just not ready, or you're not ready for the relationship. What helps the most, I can't say one of the most important, I can't say one of the best, all of it is important, but what helps the most is knowing that I know myself, knowing that I love myself, knowing that I enjoy time with myself, and knowing that me not being with you doesn't mean I won't have anybody. Me not being with you doesn't mean that I'm going to feel alone and lonely and miserable. Because when I was by myself before I met you, I actually was really enjoying it. Right? So, y'all, I enjoy so much. I enjoy watching TV shows by myself, watching movies by myself, because I talk during movies. And I know that's really annoying for other people, and I have to monitor that when I'm watching movies with other people, but not by myself. I love having a glass of wine and reading a book, or listening to jazz. I love dancing around my house, but I love this. This is what I love in my introverted self, by myself. You might like to go out and have a ball and hang with your friends, or whatever it is. Or you might like to paint. You might like to color. You might like to skate. You might like to knit. You might like to do DIY projects around your house. Something that you enjoy. You might like writing. You might like producing. You might like doing YouTube videos. You might like creating content. You might like doing little projects with your children, with your siblings. You might like doing any of that. You might love it. And you do more things that you love, and you realize how much you enjoy yourself. And you get to a point where you enjoy yourself so much that not only will you notice the red flags, not only will you use your voice and act on it, you get to a point where you enjoy yourself and you enjoy your life so much that you won't just want anybody in it. You won't just share your time with anybody because you have such a good time by yourself. I can be honest with you. I can be honest with you and say sometimes this healing and this successfully single journey feels like it's backfiring, or it feels like, okay, this is not what I really wanted, like what's going on, and you have to go through ebbs and flows of it. I remember when I wrote this blog about the self-love side effect, and I felt like I didn't want to be around anybody. I was so full of self-love. I was spending time with myself and loving on myself and taking myself on dates and enjoying my me time, and I was working, parenting, and me time, and that's it. And it got to a point to where I had no desire to date. I don't want to meet no one. I don't want to anything, because I was enjoying too much in my own time. I was enjoying my presence. That peace is priceless. It's priceless. So now someone has to be pretty special to come into my space. And even if there were like offers to take me out or anything, it's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. it's like I would rather go out by myself. I would rather go out with my best friend. I would. And what changed that for me was me saying yes to someone who, you know, that's a different video I'm gonna get into. But what did this for me was, what changed it for me was me saying yes to someone who showed me a really great side of a man. And I remembered that I enjoyed companionship again. Because I was so wrapped up in being by myself. I said, oh yeah, I do love that. I do enjoy that. This is nice. Okay, I can maybe try to, you know, to date and to do this and do that. But to be honest with you, loving yourself, getting to know yourself, just starting that successfully single journey, and being honest with yourself, being real with yourself, being kind to yourself, showing yourself grace, doing all these things to get you to a point to where you really fuck with you. Like, you really love yourself. You really enjoy your time with yourself. It helps in seeing the red flags and in understanding what someone is going through, but choosing not to commit to a relationship. Because when you know yourself and you enjoy yourself, your self-worth increases, because you know you don't have to put up with just anything. You know, a lot of times we run from ourselves. We run from the issues that we have, the trauma that we have, the work that we have to do. We run from ourselves. And a lot of times that's why we don't like being by ourselves. We always want to be in a relationship so we can work on someone else, or love on someone else, or focus on someone else instead of ourselves. And when you actually do that work and you are focusing on yourself, that's where you get to grow in love with yourself. So that was a little something I wanted to come and talk to y'all about. Again, this video was brought to you by The Switch Up: Why We Fall for Who He Pretends to Be and How to Stop, which is available at successfullysingle.online. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some way. Again, I am Rain, your successfully single coach, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.